Hi again, Claire and Joy here, the Grateful Chicks, and we are doing our Suncatcher video now.
Yeah.
All right.
So I'm gonna hold it up real quick.
Okay, yeah, this one has been outside, so it is worn and loved and
look at that, it's still beautiful and pretty.
And it spins
spirally,
and it hangs. It's super heavy, and so it hangs. And all the glass, it catches the light.
It's beautiful. I sit out on my porch and these shine so pretty. And I've given them as gifts to girlfriends of mine, sister-in-law, on their new houses. It makes it really fun.
Oh.
Okay, but Claire's going to tell how we even came up with the design and how we even came up with the idea. This is actually a really funny story. And it is worth noting that nothing new happens without Claire. I don't know. I had the initial idea for the business, but you do all the creative anyhow.
But see, that's the perfect balance to me because I don't do business stuff. I'm not organized like that, and Joy
sort of is.
Very good at it. Very good at it.
So let's talk about Suncatcher design.
I'm okay to be. Oh, can I have a bag of seed beads?
Yeah. What colors do you want?
Whatever.
It's part of the process.
I want summery ones.
Right.
Yeah.
I have
Pink, but rainbow. I want to do rainbow.
So show our little trays in here again if you want.
Trays.
Well, open trays so they can see.
I'll open. How about I open a tray?
So if you have, if you're painting, you probably have lots of paint you lay out to try to just see where am I going to go with this, or if you're going to knit a new, knit's not the word, crochet something. You probably
have supplies.
See what you have, your supplies. We have to keep these
supplies
separated so we don't lose our mind.
Gotta keep them separated. Hey, a little bit of 90s trivia song there. What?
This bag is a bag of beads that I had from Smartimus. Hi, Elise.
We're talking about you.
This is actually a lot of the beads. I just threw them in there. I'm like, do you like these beads? I was just making something for a girlfriend of ours. And I like them so much, I'm just going to use them to make a suncatcher out of them.
I'm going to start making suncatchers that have a whole bunch of seed beads just worked all through them. And then the cool thing about these is that I like just throwing a regular old bead in there every now and then. I love how bright pinks are so fun for summer. They're so fun. I wear them all year long, but you know.
Okay, so tell the story. This is a really fun insider story. It's definitely chicky, and so I'm eager for you to tell.
Well,
look, I just took your tray. See ya!
Come back.
Okay,
no, it's all right. It's all right. You can.
So I'm at your house again.
Yeah, she came over, and I've been working on, not really working, just actually stealing some Grateful Bead supplies and making something for my friend.
Perk.
But I had to think, I needed to thank a friend of mine. It was actually one of Caleb's doctors that we become friends, and she had done so many surgeries for him. Well, I mean, she was his ENT. And he had some struggles when he was born, so he's had a lot of surgeries. Anyway, not the little one you saw in the other video. I know, long one you really gotta. I'm having a deja vu.
I'm just moving. While she's talking, so you can just see, I'm moving these down.
I'm really having a deja vu, like we've done this before.
We've done this a lot of times.
Okay, so yeah, when you do suncatchers, you gotta slide them way, way down. I'm gonna have fun finishing this one off. Anyway, I had been making, do I say too much?
Just go on with it.
I've been making one of these. I just thought, gosh, we have so much memory wire. I want to make something and like not cut it short like one of our bracelets. It's just like, this is like 2.5 loops around. But I want to make something really big because sometimes somebody might want to wrap it around their wrist like a whole lot. But then I made it and I was like, this is so pretty. It could be a suncatcher. I leave my suncatchers up all year round, but they're especially pretty in the summer when there's lots of sun
to catch.
Duh. So, anyway, I had made.
Nobody laughed at that, but me. I'm like, ha!
You don't know. They might. I don't know.
All right, go ahead. So you hung them up.
I'm hoping that somebody might smile when they watch this. Maybe.
So you hung them up.
I hung them up outside, and then I had made a few extras because I was going to give Joy one. And she comes over and she's like, what the HE double hockey sticks is that? And I was like, this is a Suncatcher I made, and I made a few other ones here, and I was going to give them as gifts, and she flipped out. But I put like a whole bunch of Grateful bead designs inside one of them. That's the one we just showed you, that big giant one. Anyway, and that's the story of how the Suncatcher started. Sometimes people will see them and just want to use them as the big giant bracelets. I'm down with that.
Okay, but see, I feel like you're leaving out some design details. I hope these aren't proprietary.
I don't know what I'm leaving out, because you have a better memory than I do.
I said, well, where did you get all the beads from? And it came from bead accidents.
I forgot that part!
Huge bucket of beads. So
I spilled it all over my floor.
So we have them, pink. And I don't know why there's a random green in there. Or mille fleurs. See, every single video has had that. And then we have green, right? So organized. Very type A. Good job, Joy.
Got 2 things of blues, 1 whole thing of metallic.
But as you may have seen in our last video, which we'll reference below, is our bracelet video, children come in to when we're working and knock things over. Or I believe at Melissa's house it was a cat.
No, I did this one. It was all me.
Blame the children.
No, I bumped this sucker and it went all over my hardwood floor. But the sound of the beads falling, it was like this crash, and then everything just went everywhere. I felt like it was one of those super duper slow motion videos of the drop of water and then all the ripples. But that's what it was like. A ton of beads, like a giant bowl of beads, no, it was a bunch, and they just went.
So that was the first accident that we had documented. I actually had some pink seed beads that went everywhere, and so we started documenting by taking pictures of our accidents. And Claire came up with this ingenious way. So here, I hate to offend you, but we don't have time to separate these back out between our kids and our cooking dinner and gardening and doing other things. We just don't have the time, and frankly we would have to charge so much more because we have all this, it's not effective, and this is more fun, and that's the beauty of the story.
And the whole time when I was making it, I didn't think about how much I would charge for it. It was just fun to make.
Yeah, because you're the creative one, but I'm the business one.
I know.
But anyhow, so she made this mess, and I've made a mess, and several of us have made mess. And now we're like, yay, we made a mess. Let's go get a broom and sweep it up. We'll make more Suncatchers.
I don't know. Remember those beads we ordered from India? It was like they had I love beads from everywhere.
Ones. No, they were stinky ones.
No, wait. It was like they had swept them up off the floor.
They had a bead accident.
They had so much garbage in them. Like, I had to sift through them, I don't know how many times to try and... But they were seed beads.
By the time the beads get out there, though, I think we threw some of those away.
Yeah.
We don't give people dirty beads. But anyway, we
love you, India, but I don't know where those beads exactly came from. I'm not saying, man, I'm just going to take my foot and just keep it in my mouth now.
So next, the point is, look, this has no rhyme or reason because it's a Suncatcher. It's super duper fun. It doesn't have to be all pink. It can be all pink. It can be all green. It can be earthy. Pinky. But it could be also random. So if you're just you could do this with your kids.
Do you know that
we do this with our kids, not the ones that sell. No. But we let them make their own, and like Chloe has one in her room. It's fun. It's fun stuff. Show me your one that here's the thing that we sneak a little grateful bead into each one. Let me see. I can find one.
That's the broken part. Mine have been hanging outside for 2 years now.
Okay.
And it's really strong.
Look how big that is.
There's the
creator, people, and 6 little things. Although on these, nothing's very little.
No, it's chunka.
And it might seem kind of chunky when you're looking at it or when you're making it, but when you get it up onto, you can even see in this video, honestly, and you can barely see those beads. And I'm only like 4 feet away from you. So when you're looking at your window, if you hang it in your window,
one for in here,
or if you have it on your porch, you want to remember that the sparkle needs to be there in order to be totally beautiful. And every now and then, so I have little beads, and then I have some bigger beads, and then when I do the gratitude bead in there, it'll be the actual formula, and it'll be one that, well, I usually do ones that match, but it doesn't even have to match on these. It can just be fun.
But I have to reiterate that, you know, we're using the example of our product. However, when you go to make this yourself, you have to come up with your own ideas. No, you don't have to. We would like you to come up with your own ideas.
You get to.
This is copyrighted and trademarked design that
well,
we
the
have.
Grateful Bead part is.
The Grateful Bead part, not the Suncatcher. Make your own Suncatcher. Go to Hobby Lobby or Michael's, grab a bag of beads, grab some memory wire, or you could even put it on yarn or string. Well, I'm saying the elements are going to be harsher on yarn or string.
Yeah, indoor it would be good, like if you have them in a child's room, but outdoor, even fishing line, it breaks eventually, because we did some crafts like 3 years ago. It made some sun catchers that didn't look like this, and the pine cones came off of them.
Yeah.
Another fun thing is my sister-in-law, her favorite color is brown. Yes.
I love brown.
I don't.
It doesn't look great on me.
I think Kristen knows this already, so I don't like brown. I think it's the color of death.
It's the color of a bunch of other stuff, too.
Name something that's the color of that doesn't involve dying.
Bodily things.
That's waste. It's death. For all you brown lovers, I apologize. It's also the color of fall. That's where I'm going with this. My sister-in-law, Kristen,
you know
loves
what? We are
fall.
going to have to make brown things for our fall hashtag
Wait,
events.
I'm totally going to get to this.
Yikes, okay.
Okay,
sorry.
So she likes like the earthier colors. She likes the darker greens, and she loves fall. She loves being outside. I get that. I really love being outside too. So when she told me where she was going with it, I was like, I get that. And so I went out and I went through all of my trays because I had never done what I call almost camo, right? Because it was green and brown and a little bit of grays, a little bit of blacks, smoky. And I'll tell you what, I made the sun catcher for her new house. And I loved it so much, I made myself one.
It was really beautiful.
It was beautiful. And when it hung outside, I hung it up. The greens and the browns, it was the color of life. I was wrong.
Oh.
I was wrong. It was the color of nature.
That's a great story.
12 minutes, 38 seconds. I was wrong. It was the color of life and beauty and fall. And I was like, I totally get it. So there, you thought I was dissing, but I wasn't. I was just being honest about what I was thinking inside.
You were getting to a point.
Yes. And so I liked them so much. I made a few more, and of course they sold. And then I made some bracelets. So I thought, well, she doesn't wear a lot of jewelry, but she likes camo, and I made her some bracelets just to give her. I gave her one of them. I think I kept one, and I think I've worn it, and it looks good.
Of course it does.
So like when you're thinking about making some of your friends, you think about their favorite colors or whatever, and you just make it. It's from the heart.
From the heart.
It's Love Summer Art Heart.
Love Summer. I gotta talk about Cinnamon for a minute.
Okay.
She came up with this idea for this hashtag event. And if you don't follow Cinnamon Cooney, you can find her on YouTube. She is the Art Sherpa.
We can link her down there.
Yeah, I'll link her down there. She's got some of the most beautiful, she's got the sweetest tutorials. She's so supportive and loving in her tutorials. And she came up with this idea for this organic YouTube movement of visual artists coming together and doing this hashtag event, which of course you've heard about because you're here and you're watching this video. So,
Bead mistake. I got it.
what was I talking about?
Cinnamon and how cool she is and how she thought of the idea.
She is, and it's so awesome, and I'm so grateful to be a part of it. So, I mean, I'm gonna do this grateful bead about her. Okay,
Aww.
I just put this grateful bead on my Suncatcher. So I'm gonna talk about Cinnamon here. I am grateful that our Creator God put us together and that we met each other in 2013 at a sip and paint that she was teaching. So I'm grateful for her mom, Ginger, for saying yes to life and giving birth to Cinnamon. I'm grateful for her husband, he's really, really smart.
I've met him.
Yeah.
He's cool.
He's really cool.
And I've met her son.
And
I haven't met her dog.
I'm grateful for her son and her 2 daughters who are super sweet and adorable.
I didn't know she had 2 daughters. I thought she had 1 daughter. Sorry.
Yeah. She has an older daughter, Honey, and a younger daughter, Luna Bella, and her son's name is Spider.
Perhaps we should meet.
No, they're on. Well, she lives super close to you.
Perhaps we should meet.
Yeah.
Look, creative block. Okay, go ahead.
Unwind that sucker. Okay, so I'm grateful for the sip and paint where we met, Cinnamon. I'm grateful that you helped me open my heart again and come back to art, and to that you helped me to say yes to that part of me again. I'm grateful that you call yourself the Art Sherpa, because it is so appropriate, because you guide people through their paintings. I'm grateful that you'll be doing my 40th birthday party. Spoiler alert! I'm grateful for your videos, and most of all, I'm grateful for your loving heart and your creativity. And then I'm gonna do one for you, Joy. But I had to do, I'm sorry.
I'm okay with it.
I had to do, oh, what are you gonna say? She's like crying tears of pain.
I'm not crying.
Okay.
There's a rule. We should cry 1 time each day with our products. But
Joy's very in tune with her emotions. Look at that!
It's really pretty.
That's so cool. I'm gonna give this Suncatcher to Cinnamon.
Oh.
But I'm just really grateful. I'm so grateful to be a part of this too, and that that she asked me to work with her and to help her on all these things. It's really been amazing, and I'm learning a lot. Get to be a grateful chick, and we're busy. Like, we have our super busy fall season once a year, and then the rest of this time I get to do other stuff.
Yeah.
It's cool, and you're cool with it, and I'm down with that. I really putting you on the spot, telling you that I appreciate you for being cool with me spreading my wings and dipping into other things.
I'm gonna clip them.
Yeah. But that's the fun thing about being, if you know that old cliche, Oprah would say it all the time, do what you love and the money will come. It's more like do what you love and happiness will come. And if happiness equals money for you, you're probably going to get it. But if happiness means freedom or time with kids or time to do what you love without pressure, if your happiness involves 70 hours a week in corporate America, go for it. I mean, that's the beauty of it. And for us, it happened to be, and probably anybody who's watching this who knew me back at the private school and all this stuff, is what is she creating? What is she all about? Joy and love and peace. Like, this is me as a butterfly transformed through art. And I never really looked at it that way before. In fact, I still have trouble calling myself an artist. I use the word designer a lot. It's almost like a cop-out, because I don't want to claim that this is art. This is my love of gratitude and how it's changed my life as my artwork. And I bet you people watching this and all those other artists, how many artists are doing this?
Well over 220. We probably are close to 250 now.
I mean, artists are doing this because they're in love with what they're doing. Look.
Oh, it's coming.
Pooh.
Okay, so designers are artists, and see, you are in touch with your emotions. I don't think Joy gave herself credit, because I think that she thought that art was only painting.
In a certain way.
Right. But it's not so. Art is, I think that if you're making it with your hands, and that includes digital art because you're using a mouse, and it's a visual art form, I think if you're making it with your hands, it's art. Everything you see in a museum, in an art museum, was made with someone's hands. Sculpture, mixed media, paintings. There are my chitlins in the back.
I can hear that. He's getting louder.
He's fighting about having to share his toys. He's very bent about having to share. Goober.
So,
gotta love it.
So these are our summer sun catchers that we happen, because we live in Texas, it's almost summer every day.
Oh, it's summer like 9 months out of the year.
Yeah.
Oh.
And even our winters, I know a lot of the northerners scoff.
Oh, they're like winter schminter. You call that a winter?
Fall. Oh, I missed it.
You sneezed and you missed
Spring.
it.
Oh, I missed it again. I know there's pollen because I sneezed.
This spring was nice and long though. We had a lovely
nice
spring.
wet spring.
Is that a GB?
So there's my
there?
GB. This is way outside my comfort zone, but I'm doing a rainbow one.
So proud of you.
So there's my creator. These 3, they're just slightly bigger than the others, are the people beads, and then these are the 6 things I'm grateful for. So, and then I will continue to do the rest of this in funky cool fashion. And then at the end, you just hang it up. We didn't have the other one so big, huh? Okay, oh, there it is, there it is. See, you thought I lost it?
Yeah.
But they hang like this, and then the longer they are, this is just for you guys who are making them with your kids or whatever, the longer they are and the bigger beads, the more they're gonna stretch. I think you can see that, yeah.
Well, I mean, the one that I have that we're using as an example is a perfect example of that because it has been hanging for a long time. Those beads are ginormo and they have stretched that sucker out in a big way.
So if you're someone that has a big deck or a really nice big window and you like that, then put some bigger beads and make them longer. If you are someone that just has like, you're just putting it maybe in your mirror for affirmations perhaps, or maybe you just have a little window, maybe you have a vignette where you have some lovely things that make you feel happy, you may want to stick with some smaller beads and it would be a little tighter curl. So that's a little design tippy tip.
Tippy tip.
And then we also do put some bells on the bottom of them. Those are super fun. Or even, what do we call them? Fish scales, where I'm not sure if we have any with us now, but it's like a mirrored kind of plasticky, it's not a bead. And you can put it on there and it kind of hangs off the side. Or if you if you have a top drill bead.
Oh, those actually look really great.
They stick out and they
look really great on the Suncatchers just because it's hard to put them on a bracelet because then they would be like sticking you in the arm.
Right. But they're super fun. There's really no rules with Suncatchers.
No rules.
Because you're not going to catch it on a sweater, or you can never be too big because in the sun, I mean, it just goes right through.
Yeah.
And these actually cast little sparkles.
Mm-hmm.
And my dad was visiting and he was watching football, of course.
Hi, Dad.
And he was like, something keeps catching my eye. And I was like, it's like a lure to a fish. And he's like, every now and then the sun catches it and it would like go across the TV. And he kept looking. He's like, but nothing's there. I'm like, oh, it's there. And I pointed and he was like, oh, you're a Suncatcher. And I was like,
sweet.
That's cool. I was like, yeah.
This is, may I?
Please.
This is the next grateful bead that I have on mine, that I have on my Suncatcher.
All-time favorite bead.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna talk about joy now.
Oh my gosh.
I'm grateful that God put us together at that Axe retreat.
Mm-hmm.
I'm grateful that your mom and dad said yes to life and that you were born. I'm grateful for your husband because he's really hilarious,
Buster.
even when he's grumpy. And I'm so grateful for your daughter and that our kids get along. I'm grateful for your sense of humor. We have so much fun together. I am grateful for your hands because I love the way you do this. I'm grateful for every show that we get to do together because I have so much fun with you. I'm grateful for your laugh and your snicker.
Somebody thought I meant candy when I said that, but but I do snicker.
I'm grateful for this opportunity to get to do this with you. This is really fun. And I'm grateful for your heart and just so happy and blessed to be your best friend.
Aw.
Thanks for choosing me.
Yay.
I just popped my neck. It felt good.
So remember that we have, if you want to learn how to make memory wire bracelets, we show you how we make ours, which has the gratitude bead in it, but you can make a memory wire bracelet with whatever materials you want, whatever beads or purpose. And then we have another video talking about how we choose our summer designs for our charms, which we put on purses or cell phones or just to pray with, an actual new kind of, instead of a worry bead, it's a prayer bead, a gratitude bead.
Look at that gorgeous smorgasbord.
Lovely. So please tune in. We'd love to show you how we come up with our cool designs. We think they're cool, clearly. But we'd love to also inspire and get you thinking about, well, how could I jumpstart my creativity, whatever it is that you love to do. So don't be scared. Be brave.
Yeah.
And, I mean, no makeup on video.
No makeup
on YouTube.
on.
Come on.
We're brave.
Just
That's
go do
brave.
Love Summer Art.
Love Summer Art. Search for that. You got lots of other entertaining videos to watch. And click subscribe to our channel, please, if you like us. And do that thumbs up clicky thing and like us. And we're definitely going to be making more of these because this has been really amazeballs.
Oh my gosh. That just happened. Bye, everybody.
I don't usually say that part out loud.
That's okay.
Bye. Peace
Bye.
out.